Alright, so the new quick change tool holder for the lathe showed up today, and it is not a direct fit, which is to be expected. So the easiest thing to do for me, here's the tool post out of the other one. I'm going to get a new piece of bar that's this diameter, and I will cut threads into it for this size for the nut for this new tool post, but the other side I'll cut the threads for this size, and I'll just reuse the old base. So I'll just make a new centerpiece, use the old base with the new piece, and it'll be good to go. So guess we'll get after it now. So I found me a piece of material here. It's a little bit too thick, not a whole awful lot, just a hair. So I'm gonna have to turn it down. But I need to finish making my chuck tool for this, because I'm starting to wear out my square drive sockets for drain plugs. It's not quite the right size. It's just what I've been using. And I've already started on making the right size chuck socket. So I'll get back to making this and then I'll use it on the lathe so I can get the rest of the stuff done. And this right here is a holding fixture so I can sharpen end mills on the surface grinder. Alright, so what I'm doing here is this extension's just about 10-15 thou too big to fit inside the 3-jaw chuck to tighten it up. And the tool that I have been using is a 7/16 square drive socket for drain plugs, and it's starting to round a little bit because it's not the right size, but that's what I was using. So I'm going to finish this up so I have the right thing to use, and then I can reset my surface grinder up because I need to sharpen some. Alright, I've got my fixture set up here and my starter bit in here because it's dull. I'm going to sharpen it and then we'll test it out and see how well it works. This is the first time that I've actually used this, so see how it works. See if I can get it to autofocus here, but that looks like it turned out pretty good. Alright, we're going to see how well the sharpening of this bit does. See how it does. I'd say that works pretty well. Pretty happy with that. Alright, so what I'm getting ready to do here is I need to turn this down to the size to run a die on this for this style threads on this piece, and then this side it needs to be the whole thing turned down to this size, and then for this size threads on this side. So I'm going to turn it all down to the diameter that I need to and get everything threaded. Then we can get the quick change tool holder working on the big lathe. So here we go. Alright, so I've got it turned down to the size that we need. So I'm going to go ahead and get it out of here, cut this off with a bandsaw. I'll rechuck it back in here. I'll face this side off and put a little bevel on it so it's easier for the die to start. And then we'll go ahead and get everything threaded. And then we'll be able to put the big lathe back together. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is get these pins lined up with the size shaft that you have. And then take your die, get it on the start side where it's on the right way. Make sure you got some tap oil. Then we just start going to town. And I've got it marked how far down I want it to go with it, which it isn't going to hurt if I go a little past. Let's see where that's at here. Still need to go a ways. Oh, still gotta go some more. Alright, that side's done. So now I'll flip it over, get the other die ready, and then run the die on this side. And then I'll probably take the mill or the surface grinder one, put 2 flats on it. That way I can put a wrench on it and tighten it down. We'll see how it does, but we're almost done. Alright, now we're ready for this one. Ooh. just a little bit more. That ought to do it. Well, the threads look really good on here and here. Only problem is I messed up. This was supposed to be the short side and this was supposed to be the long side. So instead of making a new part, I'm just going to thread this side deeper, the length that I needed it to be. It won't hurt anything that there's extra threads inside of it. But yeah, thread this a little bit longer and go from there. Alright, these threads turned out fantastic. Other than my little mishap of making this one too long, but that's not the end of the world. So this will thread in here now. Like so. And then my new quick change tool post will go on here like so. And this nut will now get wedged on there. So now I got a quick change tool post that works on this one, not the one that I can't really get any adjustment out of. So that's how I made it work. So this is how this tool post works. I'll have whatever end that I need in here, and I can adjust the height of it by this knob. And wherever I want it, I just lock it down and it's locked in there. If I need to pivot this, I loosen this jam nut here, like so, and I can adjust it wherever I want it, and then tighten that back down, and it's not going anywhere. So that's done. Works good. I'm happy with it.